Hey guys, this video, the match I kind of want to discuss and talk about is a match between Daredevil versus Prometheus. I really like this matchup. I mean, we got two excellent, very phenomenal, brilliant fighters going head to head. Who do I think will win this matchup? We got somebody like Daredevil, as we all know. He kind of grew up and was raised in Hell's Kitchen. I believe his father was a brilliant boxer in his own right, though he would kind of throw his fights and make more money. I believe that, the reason why he was executed is due to the fact that he took money to throw a fight, but he still had his son, Matt Murdock, was watching the fight, didn't want to take that L in front of his son, didn't throw the fight and actually won it. The mob boss, I believe that was kind of paying him and kind of extorting him in a way, was mad, and overall got him executed. Later, he'd be kind of splashed with, I believe, like some random assortment of chemicals. These chemicals would kind of, enhance his human senses to a superhuman degree, kind of later turning him into the superhuman known as Daredevil. Somebody like Prometheus, not too much known about this character, at least for his origins. His origins are a little bit more banal, honestly, a little bit more cut and dry. I think that his parents were just kind of like nomads, or just kind of like hippies that just did whatever they wanted to, causing a lot of havoc and overall distress to those around them. They would just kind of steal and kill whoever they wanted to. I believe Prometheus later on kind of do his own thing. He would kind of have these insane gadgets. A more prominent gadget that he kind of uses is his helmet. I'll call it the Prometheus helmet just for this video. He would kind of, insert this kind of more reminiscent of people like Taskmaster with the superhuman photographic reflexes. But instead of just kind of incorporating them just by seeing them, he kind of does it by implementing this into his helmet, kind of just learning things on the fly. Basically making him, an exceptional fighter in his own right. For this matchup, I'm kind of leaning more towards Prometheus, though we don't really see that much of this character, but what we have seen just puts him on a different level than somebody like Daredevil could really handle. I mean, one of his first showings when Prometheus was first introduced was the fact that I believe he came to the Watchtower and kind of just handled the Justice League by himself, handling people like Martian Manhunter, The Flash, beating Batman in a physical confrontation, and overall just causing a lot of problems for the Justice League, though they were kind of surprised. They didn't really know who he was. But it's still a very exceptional feat, one that I can't just gloss over and really just disregard. Overall, just a really cool character. Somebody like Daredevil has never really had a showing like this. So for this matchup, I really have to go with Prometheus. I do also think that due to the fact that he can kind of assimilate and kind of incorporate different fighting styles by kind of putting in different discs into his helmet, that he would kind of just overwhelm Daredevil with just, with just his plethoric amount of just different fighting styles and overall just fighting capabilities. So for this video, I got to go with Prometheus. Let me know what you guys think about this matchup, and who do you think will win? Let me know.